Today I'll be taking you through the top 10 iPhone tricks and features that you didn't know existed, but it does exist inside your phone.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
Alrighty, welcome to this video. My name is Zach and I'm going to take you through this top 10 features. This is a series I'll be doing just featuring iPhone features that you didn't know existed. This is just part one of the iPhone trick series that I'm doing, but I do have part one, part two, part three. I think I'll just do as many as I can, and if you have any features that I didn't have any of these videos, please be sure to comment below and I'll be sure to reply to you or add in one of these videos that's coming up in the future. Without wasting any more time, let's get to the video. Okay, so this iPhone trick is pretty cool and it is awesome. It is one of those ones that whenever you give your phone to your friend or to your brother, whoever, they ask to use your camera, but then they go to your messages, they do, I don't know, they do a lot of other things on your phone which you don't want them to. So in order to stop them, I've got you covered. Let's say they want to use your weather app, no worries, we'll let them use your weather app. But we're only gonna let them use your weather app. So if we are actually gonna lock them into only being able to use this weather app. We can do this through guided access. So when guided access is on, when you turn on guided access, so now guided access is on. So if I want to go out, I can't go out. If you want a notification, you can't have it. And if I want to lock the phone, I can't lock it as well. And they ask for weather. Guess what? They have weather. They can use the weather app. So I will show you how to set this up now. So to set up, you would need to go to your settings and then you would need to go to your general and then accessibilities. But I already have accessibilities here in iOS 14. So I'll just click on that. And then you scroll down on the bottom, or you just find guided access. And then you should be on the top, yours would be off and you would turn it on, and then make sure you have the shortcut accessibility on as well. So we'll have that, and then you also want to go to accessibility shortcuts and then make sure you have that on as well. We'll try this one more time with the App Store. So we'll go into the App Store and I'll actually lock this, triple click, and then it'll ask you, do you want assistive touch or you want guided access? We'll have guided access. So guided access is on. So we go options, and then in these options, actually, they're allowed to, you know, they're allowed to use the keyboard, they're allowed to use touch, they're allowed to have limit times, but we can let them have volume, you know, side button, you can lock your phone. Now we wouldn't want them to. And then time limit, we can set a time limit as well for them. The lowest we can have is 1 minute timer, and start putting your passcode and verify your new code, whatever one put. It doesn't have to be the same as your iPhone code. And then there you go. So there, right now you're set to 1 minute and you're locked out. And then when the 1 minute is over,
guided access time has ended.
so once the time is ended, it says a time of limit 1 minute best on set, guided access, triple tap, and then to have it removed. And then the time, so let's say if you want to have your kids to have their phone for 30 minutes, so you can set it for 30 minutes, and then when it's over, it literally is over, and they cannot do anything about it. Even if you turn your phone on and off, your kids will not be able to get in the phone and use it again. So to get rid of this, to finish it off, they'll bring the phone and then you would triple tap the side button, and then you put in your passcode, and then you can end it, and then you can go check your emails or whatever else you need to do, and your phone's back to normal. Alrighty, so the next iPhone trick that's really handy, and it can save lives as well when used properly. If your phone is within reach, it comes this way. You can go settings and you can go into emergency SOS and make sure call with side button. You can turn this on, and when you press that one a few times, it'll come auto call. You will still, so this one says you may still need to specify an emergency service to dial when emergency call. So this is my emergency I've got set up, so I'm gonna have to blur that out a little bit for you guys. So right now it says press and keep holding the side button and either volume to make an emergency call. So if I want to make an emergency call, I would just tap and hold the side, and I'll just tap and hold, and then a medical and then emergency SOS. So I'll do that, and then of course it would make a call, and then notify emergency contact, and then so when you make an emergency call, what happens is it notifies the person who you set out to be your emergency contact. So if you call an emergency service through this, and then it just notifies your emergency contact, which is pretty handy as well. If you guys don't have it set out, so you can set it out. So if you got family members or something, I don't know, maybe your wife or your husband, you can set as emergency contact if anything happens. If you go to hospital, it will notify them automatically. Okay, so this next feature is with the cameras app, and it's actually really good. So if you're taking a shot from the top, and it actually helps you level up the phone with the table or the ground. So the way to set this up, you go into the settings and you scroll down and go into camera, and then inside the camera it says composition, and then you want to turn grid on. Once you turn grid on, when we go inside, and then you should get something like this. I will actually show you guys. I just did a screenshot so it makes it easier for me as well. So these two dots here, these are called grid. So this grid, of course, that's the ruler third that's showing around, that's the line, and then these two pluses, they will appear once you turn the grid on, and then it makes the shot flat. So you could use this as well in the future if you need to. Okay, so another iPhone trick or feature that's available for you that you might be able to use in case of emergency or whatever the case may be is actually a personal hotspot. So your personal you can set your iPhone to be an iPhone router, so which is awesome, and most people know about this one, but it deserves to be here. So at the moment I just moved places, and I don't have Wi-Fi here. So as you can see, the blue dot here, it's blinking, and that's notifying and telling me that the personal hotspot is being used by my laptop or other devices that's connected. So to set this up, you would go into the settings, and then you would want to go and press personal hotspot, and then here you can allow others to join in on the Wi-Fi, of course, and as you can see, it says to connect using Wi-Fi. So we can use this device here that I have, and I will quickly show you guys. So I came into the Wi-Fi section, of course, and it's already being connected, so it shows as Wi-Fi. So if I go here and forget this quickly, okay, so just keep in mind that if you use hotspot, it relies on your personal data that's coming through your phone. So if you allow other people to connect to your hotspot, make sure they're not downloading a really large file, because that's going out of your data. Okay, another cool iPhone trick that I actually use often is using Siri, and Siri is capable of doing a lot of things, such as, hey Siri, turn on the flashlight.
Okay, I turn torch on.
So Siri just turns torch on, or I can ask her, hey Siri, turn torch off.
Okay, I turn torch off.
Or I can ask her, hey Siri, take me to settings. It can do that. So with Siri, you can ask her a lot of things, but sometimes Siri can help you with your own device as well. And with certain things, she can help you. With certain things, she can't. It will ask you to direct you to the website, to Apple's website, or I don't know, internet. Okay, so this next iPhone trick is pretty cool and somewhat accurate. And I use this on a project that I'm working with, a photography. I'm measuring certain distance for a certain distance. So this app is called Measure, and it's using augmented reality to measure certain things, as it is showing right now. Measuring, so it says move your iPhone to start, and then you can use it as level, of course, and there you go. And as it was level. The measuring meter is pretty cool, so we can actually quickly just measure something here. Okay, this next feature is very cool, and I've used it a lot as well, and it comes with the keyboard. So if you go into the keyboard, and if you press and hold, you can use this as a trackpad. So let's just write a bunch of stuff here and keep going. And then let's say if you want to go to the back to the front, tap, press and hold, like tap and hold hard, and then you can actually move it forward and backward. So that's a pretty handy trick there for you guys as well. Do your dark mode, you can set your iPhone to dark mode like that by going to the control center and doing it, or if you got it automatically set to whatever time, it just does it for you. But there's even a way to make it even darker. So the way we're going to do this is go into the settings, accessibilities. You guys might have a general, then accessibilities, but it's accessibilities here if you upgrade, and then you're going to go into zoom, and then you're going to turn that on. 3 fingers, tap twice, zooms in, zooms out. But then there's another feature at the bottom, it says zoom filter. So you go into zoom filter and then you press low light, so that dims your phone. If you turn dark mode plus that, it's beautifully dark. Okay, this next feature is very useful, and I've come across using it as well. So if you go into calculator app, and then if you go write in 14 and then you write 15, you can easily swipe back, and then that will delete the number. So if by accident you make a mistake, it's just delete back, swipe to the left, swipe to the left, swipe to the left, and that you can do this. This is just a calculator trick. Alright, so this next one, whenever you want to screen record, it's very easy nowadays. Most people should know this, but it's a really easy, handy trick. So you can go here, and then as you can see here, screen recording, you tap and hold, and then it asks you screen record. So you can also have your microphone on or off. So I'll turn it on, and then we start, and then you can press start recording, and then 3, 2, 1, and now your screen is recording, and it's all being saved as we are doing. And then you also get a notification at the top that tells you that it is being recorded. And once you tap here, you can also turn it off by tapping there, or you can go in the notification center and tap that there, and that should eventually stop your recording, and it gets saved inside the Photos app for you, which also comes with sound, because we've got sound. And then you also get a notification at the top. So if you want to have like right now I'm not talking, I'm just going to let you listen. Yeah. Or you can go in the notification center, and so if you want to have voiceover while you're talking, you can as well. So that's an easy way, or you can tap on the left side, top left, and that will get rid of that as well. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking through, and if you do want to add your opinion or suggestions or anything, please comment it below and let me know how I'm going with these videos that I'm trying to do. And if you got any ideas about what videos to make and stuff, please comment it below as well. Gladly look into it and probably make it for you guys. And if you're seeing this video in the future, please be sure to click the I, and you'll be able to see all the rest of the videos that's available there as well. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you're interested in knowing what else I do photography as well, so please be sure to check in the description and see my photography channel, and come and subscribe there, and I'll do a lot of photography as well there, proper photography there. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video.